Professor Pillai sir, please start the session.
Very good afternoon to everyone, and welcome to this panel discussion on Indian festivals. We know that we are discussing various aspects of globalizing Indian thought, and we cannot exclude Indian festivals because the whole world can learn a lot of things from our own festivals. When we talk about festivals, it is not only celebration. Behind this, there are a lot of learning that you can get. It is reported that there are 51 major festivals in India, of which 17 are national festivals and 34 are regional festivals. We know that these festivals influence our economy. These festivals also tell us a lot about managing crowd, logistics, operations. These festivals also convey a lot of spiritual truths and so on. So today we have an excellent panel here discuss about these aspects. Just to give you a glimpse of what it means. In 2017 there was an association report about the economic value of these celebrations. For example, Ganesh Chaturthi is contributing to about 20,000 crores of business during that time, and is also increasing 20% every year. And more than 60,000 opportunities are created in unorganized sectors like idol making and so on. Durga Puja, which is mostly celebrated in West Bengal, is also creating business about 40,000 crores. It is also increasing about 35% annually. And Durga Puja, the economy is almost 1/3 of the West Bengal economy. And Diwali, nearly 52% of our sales occur during Diwali, whether it is electronics, autos, and so on. And firecracker business is another segment, costing around 6,000 crores of rupees, and 4 million people are involved in these activities. And other festivals also contribute significantly to Indian economy. And looking at the logistics, crowd management, and operations, in the Kumbh Mela of 2013, a group of scholars from Harvard came to study the Kumbh Mela to propose how we can kind of improve upon the operations and so on. So what is reported is that during that time, around 100 million people gathered there on few weeks, and during the peak time, about 30 million people gathered on the same day, in fact. And about 70,000 people are recruited to manage the crowd, and about 35,000 toilets are made there and so on. So the learning from these festivals is enormous in terms of managing events and crowd and so on. And at the same time, all these festivals convey a lot of spiritual message. Though we have become more accustomed to the ritual part, once we can learn about the spiritual aspect, there is a lot of opportunity for globalizing those spiritual significance that can be applied not only in India but across the globe. So with this brief introduction, I hand over to our panelists. First, Sister Manjula, you can talk about the spiritual aspect.
Om Shanti. Good afternoon. Om Shanti is the way of greeting in Brahmakumaris. It means I am peaceful and so you are. You all are sitting very peacefully and happily, attentively, because you just now finished light lunch, not heavy one, as our brother was announcing. Actually, Professor, because you people are from IIM, definitely you will talk on the finance, and I'm not going to talk on the finance stuff, because the festivals, they do involve the financial expenditures, that is true, but the very purpose of celebrating festivals, we all know, we want to be together and happily spending time with our own people. That's the very purpose of celebrating festivals. And festivals in India, they vary, and the main purpose is to be having good gathering with our relatives, friends, and also there is a hidden purpose, not really hidden one I would say, but the forgotten purpose is to connect ourselves with the divine power. If you take any example of any festivals, it will start with cleaning, inviting our people, decorating, and then buying clothes or any other items, preparing dishes, and India being very diversified country and variety sweets or any even namkeens and all. And then according to the festival like Diwali or Ganesh Chaturthi or Durga Puja or Makar Sankranti issue or anything specific to that particular festival, we actually come up with certain rituals and certain systems, especially like based on our religion and even the locality of the festival. And in that, the very purpose is connecting our inner self with the divine power. What is this divinity? One thing what we have to know about ourselves is we are just not the bodily beings. We are the spiritual beings. Spirituality doesn't mean that you wear saffron cloth or the white cloth like me or something else or the yellow variety color of clothes or variety color of tilaks, whatever you see on TVs or anything. It's the reality of original self. Just let's have a look at the festival. What we do in the festival? We care for each other and we share love, respect. And what are these? Caring, sharing, love, happiness, sweetness. These are all spiritual powers. They are not physical powers. We know electric powers, magnetic powers, other physical powers, but the power which runs or that drives these physical powers are called metaphysical power. Metaphysical, it means spiritual. That's our original self. That's our original nature. Being loveful, being happy, caring others, sharing whatever we have with us, with others is our original nature, isn't it? And we use festivals as a major tools to share our inner original self with others, so that the relationship between the two or the family members will become strong and so we can live longer together happily, so that we will have a commitment that I'll be there for you and you will be there for me. That's the bondage, and that's the loving bondage one expects when it comes to the matter of family. If I'm alone as a bachelor, not a problem. But none of us would like to be alone, no? We are all like, we have orientation towards the community. See, now also, like, I don't see anybody sitting alone. So even at least 3 or 4, you are like, you have found your partner or your companion or the friends, and you have ensured that we'll be together. That gives the extra happiness. That gives more meaning to our inner our existence also. So that is why the festivals mainly, what I feel, even at Brahmakumaris, we use these as the tools to share these spiritual powers of the love, the happiness, the cleanliness, truthfulness, sweetness with the people and others. Not only just Indians, even the people across the globe, so that we feel we are together, we belong to each other, we are one, that oneness is going to keep us safe, happy, always. Okay, so that way, celebrating festivals, not only the financial this thing, whatever, it's going to definitely contribute, because when our people comes, we are expected to spend something, that's fine. But even that, it's just not an expenditure, it's a cooperation. When we give gift to someone, it's just not donation, it is cooperation. It is a symbol of or a gesture of expressing our love. So that way, it's very, very essential to enhance the sense of belongingness for each other across the globe in order to avoid the certain problems or the global issues, whatever we see now. And even the emotional turbulence or the relationship problems, whatever we see, we can easily erase or eradicate all this when we understand the true sense of celebrating the festivals. So in Brahmakumaris, we just not focus only on celebrating this at a physical level. We understand the spiritual significance of each of the festivals, so that the real meaning can be added and more joy, the true happiness can be added to our life. That way, it's very, very important to globalize our Indian festivals, because the Indian festivals are having more meaning. Every step, every ritual, every custom or the system we have, starting from the day one till the end of the festival, even after the festival, it's going to really make the relationship among humans very strong by giving the true understanding who we are really. So that way, we have to really globalize the Indian festivals so that we can make the whole globe as one family, and we all as members of that same family, happily with health, happiness, living together, always while on job, while with the responsibility, handling the responsibilities, while managing the things, and we will not be feeling that those relationships or the people as a problems, as burdens. Some people feel, no, sometimes happens